Hi, my name is Holly Davey and I'm a senior lecturer in the Photography and the Arts programme. I'm very interested in how photography, memory and location can connect together, quite often within site-specific practice. So I'll respond to a location but using lens-based media. Quite the work comes out of the research that I do, so I work a lot with social history, with archives, finding stories that have kind of been lost and hidden, and quite often that's through newspaper cuttings or kind of archival records online. I grew up in Chester in the northwest of England. I lived there till I moved to London when I was 18. I went to Art College in London, graduated from Goldsmiths College in the late 90s. Whilst I was at college I did some volunteering at the Tate. And then I was very fortunate that I was able to get a job at Tate Modern. Then from the Tate, after I'd worked there for 2 years, I went to New York and I worked at the Whitney Museum of American Art, working with some very high-profile artists. I wasn't really doing what I wanted to do, which was be an artist and fulfill kind of creative ideas that I had. So I actually left the States, and at that point I moved to Wales. My studio's based at Chapter Art Centre. There's a real mix kind of where I'm showing the kind of works that I'm making in relation, again, usually to site and location. I've recently had a commission this year at Bath and Bristol, a weekender, and from there I've had commission at the Holborn Museum in Bath. I've also shown internationally. This year I was in a residency in Stuttgart, showed in Argentina, I was on a residency there. I think that the exhibition that has definitely enabled a transition within my practice, both in the studio and kind of getting my work out internationally, both in the UK and abroad, is the exhibition at the National Museum in Wales. Just the scale of that commission, I mean, it was enormous. It was a photographic work that wrapped round an entire stairwell, so it was about 12 metres wide and I think it was about 8 metres high. You know, it was a massive kind of thing to design and produce. It was very ambitious. It was the largest work that I'd made at that point. When I graduated Goldsmiths all those years ago, I realised at that point that I really enjoyed talking to people about creative process. I realised that through my undergrad, that was the thing that really kind of excited me, was that dialogue. But that's what I love about teaching, is that connection with younger artists and talking to them about their ideas, their passions, the things that excite them, and enabling them to develop that voice, really develop that creative voice in their own work.